feels super dark.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Yeah. Jesus fuck. Are you fucking serious? Wow. Not my issue.
The starts to all of our shows are crazy.
No.
Most of the starts to all of our shows are crazy, but this one's
No,
crazier.
No.
Because this is Shy City Cypher, the
podcast.
podcast.
Oh, yeah.
No, do it. I want to do it again. Shy City Cypher.
Whoa.
You're right. This is not a cipher. This is not a motherfucking volume of the cipher. This is the motherfucking Shy City shit at the table.
Why do you keep hitting shit and doing shit and touching shit and getting cameras,
that
angles,
just
and
lets
doing
me know that this is gonna be a good episode, man.
Man, sit your ass down.
We in the building, bro. It's episode 24, and literally nothing has stopped, bro. It has not changed. We told y'all that every single week we were gonna give y'all performances from different artists, from different types of, what do you call it, bro, when hip hop breaks off into just different versions, like
expanding,
man. And I feel
evolving,
bro, some of the performances that we have had have been crazy, bro. We've got such a good experience with being able to experience different types of music,
different artists.
I got my co-host in the building, this man right here,
heat detector in the
give him his claps.
Pause. You know what that means. Shout out to me. Shout out to Shy City Cypher, man.
Man, it's been good, bro. These 24 episodes have taught me so much because we've learned a lot about so many artists that we kind of knew a little bit, and then kind of got to really get to know them like a lot of bit, man. So it's been good, man. We've been giving y'all performances and everything. Excuse me if I'm on the phone real quick, because our Facebook permissions don't allow us to do certain things. And after the fact, I go and tag a couple of the people that are involved with this. So we're gonna keep it going. But look,
yeah.
When I tell people, I make posts and I say, man, who's lit? Who is the person that needs to be heard? Who's the person that we want to listen to right now on Shy City Cypher podcast? Because y'all know every episode we open up with a performer.
Right.
Something. Somebody hit me up, dog. I'm not going to mention no names, but dude hit me up and he said to me, I got 3 artists that I need you to listen to. These are artists that I stand behind. I typically don't always just listen to inbox links, but I had to listen to this. And I listened to her music, bro, and I was in the car vibing to it, man. Like a couple of the joints, y'all just gonna have to go look it up after. And plus, stay tuned for a special, small, quick mini interview right after her performance.
Yeah, stay tuned.
This artist got recommended to me. She's making moves in the city. Actually, the people within our camp, bro, in the camp, inside of the camp, within the camp, the people within our camp, they already knew who the fuck Jada Low was.
Jada Low.
So we about to get into this shit. Special performance right here on Shy City Cypher, episode 24 of the podcast. We got Jada Low in the building. Let's get this shit, dog. Let's go.
Ooh. Yeah.
Turn up. Yeah.
Now. Chicken. 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 These bitches just like chicken. Chicken. These bitches just like chicken. They a clucking, get 8. I'm on my grind. I can't eat. Don't talk. Just pass me the. Stay in the field like I'm a soldier. Niggas can never relate. You ain't gonna use me as your bait. I'm hard as fuck. It ain't your trait. Back in. Let's spin again. I think I seen this place. No dead ends. Where you get caught, that's where you lay. Don't need no bad friends. Shit hit the fan and they get ghosts. I'm bringing racks in. I can't rekindle what you lost. Chicken. Give us some bread and she might listen. Cluck. Hold it down and mind your business. Buck. You feeling tough, then press the issue. Nigga, what? If I don't love you, I dismiss you. These bitches just like chicken. They a clucking, get 8. I'm on my grind. I can't eat. Don't talk, just pass me the plate. Feel like I'm a soldier, niggas can never relate. You ain't gon' use me as your bait. I'm hard as fuck, it ain't your trait. Why you barking like you bite back? We all know you ain't like that. All that pressure shit is scan, that ain't your pipe. Give him his shit back. Bitch, we stay outside and you still waiting for a text back. Chicken head bitches look like Cluck to put that pill back. But they say it's macaroni time, it's going up. And guarantee I'm gon' get mashed chicken. What? I know that boy ain't leave no when you come in here. You stand no business, don't need no clout or motherfucker. My name ring bell. Chicken don't want the attention, I can tell. I hit these bitches where I heard that's in they sales. I told a nigga bottom line, he knew the deal. He better keep it real, cause for my bitches I kill. Yeah, chicken. These bitches just like chicken, they a cluck and get ate. I'm on my grind, I can't eat, don't talk, just pass me the place. Stay in the field like I'm a soldier. Can't never relate, you ain't gon' use me as your bait. I'm hard as fuck, it ain't your trait. On that next track. Yeah, Big Jada Low. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Tap in. I need to hit a beat a little bit. Yeah, I don't really like hoes. Hold on, run it back. I bet. I been eating hoes up every day, ain't left no crumbs. These bitches mad at me, but I been popping shit for fun. Ain't got no kids, so I'ma put it on her son. Bitch, I been one. Ho just hustle backwards. When I pop out, that's the one. You gon' push up, drop the pin. We gon' spin, be there in 10. I been left them hoes behind. Tell them catch me if they can. Don't know nothing about my feelings. Put my feelings in the pen. Hoes stay in they Fionas. I want all them bitches head. Tell them hoes to tighten up. Under all them bitches skin. Meal ticket when I get it. Make sure all my bitches win. Them bitches think they got it, baby. I'm the fucking show. Tell that boy to fall in land. I got too many fucking hoes. They can't see me with binoculars on another road. And when I'm high, don't mention me. I'm in another zone. We can link in Master Za, then I'm headed home. He ain't get the bus enough, so he won't leave me alone. Black scat through the hood. I know you bitches wish you could. Yeah. I let. Period.
Y'all already know we in the motherfucking building. I'm gonna get low because we got the camera set a little bit low, but man, I'm gonna get low for Jada Low. Check it out, man. We got Jada Low in the building. Look, for those that been under a rock and don't know where you been at or who you are, let them know where you from and what you represent.
For sure. I'm Jada Low. I represent my music, life, inspiration, influential, all that. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I've been rapping for about 4 years, so yeah.
For those from Chicago, what neighborhood you from?
The east side of Chicago.
Bad. Shout out to the east side. Shout out to DJ MH to the man, the king of the east side. But so check it out. Let them know your style is with somebody. So the reason that you ended up on our shows because somebody messaged me and said, man, I got 3 artists. I need you to listen to them. And most of the time, like if it's somebody I don't know, I won't listen to links. But this dude was like, look, you got to listen to this. First link was yours. I heard the song, the last song that you did, and it was crazy. So what inspires like your flow? You got the energy. Like what's the biggest inspiration for you as an artist?
My biggest inspiration is really inspiring other people. Like my voice, my cadence, and just being myself is what inspired me. Just putting myself out there on the front street. Like,
Bet people got their phone out right now. They got the Instagrams out, the Facebook, the YouTube, everything. Let them know everywhere they can follow you, support you, and everything that you do.
Instagram, Jada, JADA.LO_. YouTube, Jada Low. Facebook, Jada Low. Everything Jada Low. That's my name.
People have been, I heard that there's been artists that been trying to work with you. For any artist out there that wants to link with you, get a collab, a feature, all of that, tell them like, you know what I'm saying, where they can hit you up to actually get that collab.
Yeah, the best way to hit me up is the DM on Instagram. So if you want to work with me and you consistent and you really valid, please hit me up because I'm all about working with other artists and networking.
We like to talk about the future here on the show because we got artists that are aspiring to do bigger things. Where does Jada Low see herself in 5 years?
I see myself on the big stages. I see myself way further than what I am now. Just a bigger me. I see myself really bigger. Traveling, headlining bigger shows and, just really across the world. That's where I see myself.
That's what's up. You got to speak it into existence to make it happen sometimes. So y'all give it up for Jada Low in the motherfucking building. We coming back, y'all. We got an interview with NINO ESCO coming up, so y'all stay tuned. Follow Jada Low on everything, and y'all make sure to support. This is Shy City Cypher. You already know. Peace, peace.
Oh, look, it's little old me. Little old, it's just little old me.
Jada, before you leave, we need a
You know we're live, right? You still talking. You keep doing all that extra stuff,
Look,
and we're live.
You're the guy that I always look for.
Shout out to Jada Low, man. Shout out to that performance.
What do you think about that, bro? That was.
Hey, I love the music. I love the bars. Listen, I love the fact that she sees herself bigger and better than what she is right now. And if that's bigger and better than what she is already now, she's headed in the right direction, like for real, for real.
You know what? When she was saying that right now on camera, bro, I just thought to myself, like, just imagine how it'll be in 5 years when she actually does hit the goals that she has for herself and is in them places. And maybe she'll invite us to the party.
What you mean, maybe?
In the Bahamas or something.
Maybe.
Yeah,
we don't throw negative energy out there to the universe. It will never be a maybe. We're there already.
We in the building. But man, that was awesome, man. And like I said, it's our honor to be bringing y'all performances from Chi-Town artists that's in the city just doing their thing and grinding. And
yeah, really, let them know that this ain't just alumni from Shy City Cypher. This is like up and coming artists and people in Chicagoland area. And they over there y'all can't see, but off camera they over there taking pictures, and that's what we're doing. We're networking the city and we're putting out the work that we're doing. And this is work here. What we're doing, this is the platform. This is Shy City Cypher. We're doing God's work, man. Say that again. I feel like we're doing God's work. This is a platform. Someone said one time somebody was selfish and something, bro. Everything we do is geared towards showcasing somebody else's talent in this city. Because you know what? They talk about on the news, and this is for another show, but on the news they talk about all the negativity, and we got all the positivity right here, man, on the Shy City Cypher. Ain't no city like Chicago as far as artistic people, creatives, creative souls, like the people that really truly give to the culture, man. Speaking of creative souls, the guest that we got today, bro, is very special because I think that, like, I like to see when I know the history of somebody and I know that they've been grinding and doing their thing since like they were a younger age. So that's why this guest is important, man, because this is like a guy who's still at this moment young and been doing his thing. And I was telling somebody that he reminds me of myself because he's got multi-talents and he's always using. Shut up. He's got multi-talents. Why you tell me to shut up? I wasn't talking to you. You said I don't think so. I wasn't talking to you. Okay, my bad. Yeah. And he's using those things. I see. You thought I was talking about the artist? No, whatever. I see him on social media, bro, and he's hustling, man. I see all his posts. I see all his stories. Came across my timeline a couple times. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying. Like, we've been knowing that he's been working, and I think he's been stepping it up. And one thing that my father told me, and I keep saying that I was talking about this with somebody else, but earlier I literally was telling somebody else that when people see you helping yourself, and you can confirm to this because this is like some old school knowledge. When people stop throwing that out there like I'm some old ass motherfucker, man. When people see you helping yourself, they will help you. 100%. 100%. That's all it takes is for people to see that you are helping yourself and they will help you. I'm a firm believer, bro. Like my mom always told me, if I don't believe in myself, nobody else will. So shout out to everybody that believes in themselves. Exactly, man. That's what this whole show is about, Shy City Cypher. So y'all, if y'all follow me on social media, if y'all follow Heat Detector, y'all might have seen the flyer for today. We got a Chicago artist. He's an entrepreneur. He's got multiple skills. He's I don't even think I could categorize him into like R&B or pop or rap. Are you saying he has no category? Man, I think he's just... Is he that multifaceted? He's like multifaceted. He's also a producer. Okay. He makes his own beats. He, everybody makes their own beats though. No, they don't. Not like this though. Okay. Not like this. This is something that's dope, man. And it's a pleasure for me to be able to bring y'all this to here to the Shy City Cypher podcast. He's not a Shy City Cypher alumni MC, and some people may be saying, wait a minute, this Shy City Cypher podcast, it's about Shy City Cypher alumni MCs, but we're taking a different route. There's too many artists in the city, and sometimes, I'll be honest with you, bro, CCC MCs
they're not responding sometimes, or they'll be busy, or they're not making music no more. There's a lot of reasons.
But isn't one of the things that CCC is all about is the community and helping and uplifting and building MCs and all that kind of thing?
And that's why I have to take on showcasing these artists right now who are doing things now. They might not be CCMCs yet, but
that means they're gonna definitely
they're
be
gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
without further ado, man, I'm gonna just bring this brother in. If y'all follow him, y'all know who this is. We got NINO ESCO in the motherfucking building. Give it up, dog.
Shout out NINO ESCO.
Yes, sir.
Good thing. Good having you on Shy City Cypher, my man.
1 second, fellas.
Look at him. He got his gummy bears and his Monaco and shit. Let him settle in.
What's
nice
good,
having you on the show.
How you feeling?
What's up, NINO?
What's up, sir? How you feeling? Pleasure to be on the show, bro.
Hey, look,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, what's the word,
Can I get the
man?
engineer to
So
pull
we got ill for real.
man.
We got ill for real in the
hold on,
comments.
man.
He said NINO.
Yeah, man.
That's how I read it. That's how I read it. NINO.
Hey, for people who know me, you already know it. NINO. That's
Hey,
how you
look.
gotta say it when you say my name. That's you know what
Shy
I'm
City
saying?
Cypher
So if
is
you
an
know, you know.
opportunity for y'all to get to know Shy City Cypher MCs primarily when we began this show. But I said, man, there's too many people that are working and we need to talk to them, and we gotta and if I see you that you hustling, like I said earlier, if you see somebody helping themselves, you help them. That's why I reached out, bro. And so it's a pleasure to have you in the building.
Oh yeah.
Most
Gratitude.
of all the time, bro, people always wonder like where people's like first inspiration was, right? So what I do know about you is that you started at a young age, man. And
Yeah,
you
bro.
know, and your pops, your father had you in the studio. So talk about
you did your homework.
Yeah, man. I know I know
okay.
a little,
I know what type of fucking I know what type of
I know a
interview
little
this
bit.
gonna be.
I know a little bit
He
about
did it.
you.
Y'all did y'all homework. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
for
I
sure.
like this.
Possibly.
I like this. All right.
But this is the opportunity for people to get to know. Look,
Yeah,
what's
for
the
sure.
what's the first thing that you might have seen it, or
First memory.
or you might have heard it? What's your very first memory of hip hop?
Try to hit the little J.
Yeah, for sure. What's your very first memory of hip hop that you heard or you saw and you said, "Damn, that's hip hop. I'm that. That's me. This is what I am."
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's like it's really crazy to say, but I've really been in this music shit like since I was born. Like
What?
Since birth?
I have since birth. Like
I
you
picture
know
fresh-
I ain't going
I
for no
picture-
shit like
fresh
that.
out
I picture
the
a
coochie,
microphone
like I'm fresh out the coochie listening to music. Like my pops was like, and also too, I can say I have the privilege to have a fucking father who is and was and still is active in the music industry. You feel me? So it's like,
Interesting.
you know,
That's what's up.
that's kind of where the little aspect of where I say like, yeah, like I really like was born into this shit. Like when I was the like you to go back to your question, the earliest age I can think of was like 1. And
Who in the fuck remembers 1 years old?
You
That's
can
what I
it was
wanna know.
really
one.
just
Hey,
like
he probably
I can barely
does.
remember yesterday.
I mean, you feel
1
me?
years old.
I have like the memory of an elephant. I remember so much shit. I'm a very
believe
smart
that.
individual, you know. So like certain shit like that, I like to be aware of certain shit, and then it, you know, we can dig into that. But yeah, bro, like it was around like 1 or 2, and I just it's not like a full memory, but it's like a vague memory of
What's
just
your
like,
full memory? Give me like the full
okay,
memory.
so like my first
what you
full
heard that you were
memory.
like,
so,
oh shit.
Yeah, so basically, like I was like, so my pops, it's like a legend, you know what I'm saying, and it's facts, you know what I'm saying. Like when I would cry when I was
receipts?
a bit, yeah, there's receipts. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying. Like I can call up my OG, I can call up my aunties, and everybody could vouch for this shit. Like when I was a baby, the only way to shut me up was to put music and put the headphones on me. That's the only way to shut me up is for me to listen to music. It's the only way I would shut the fuck up.
So what's the first thing you remember?
So the first thing I remember was shit. One day I was in the living room playing Xbox. I was playing Spider-Man, and my pops was in the studio and he was recording somebody, and I was in there and I was like, hey, I was all like, can I hear this? Can I hear what he's doing? Because you know when people are recording this, you got to be quiet as fuck, especially like in like a house, in like home studio. You know what I mean? Like, so
Facts.
I was like, hey, I told him, I was like, let me listen to the music, because I already like listen to music when I'm with him, like in the studio and shit, like when he's making beats, you know, when he's recording people and shit like that. So I fucking, yeah, I told him, let me put the headphones on, and he was like, all right. He told me, sit right here, don't say shit, shut your mouth, they're recording. and just listen to the music, and that's what I did.
That's the first time that we get an answer like that. You've done all the episodes with me of Shy City Cypher. That's the first time we get an answer that their influence was their actual father in a studio.
No, we've had people that said their father was their influence.
Not at 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They might have to check his receipts.
We might have to check. We'll check receipts later. But dude, so
ain't no cap in my rap for sure.
So by the time, let's just say you're 10, you've already got beats that you've made. I'm assuming
by 10, you know how to, 10, I'm already
by 10 you know how to make beats fully, right?
By 10, well, but not fully, but I definitely know the software. You know what I'm saying? I definitely, my first drum machine that I started off making, shout out Pops again, you know what I'm saying? It was an MPC 1000. Then after that, it was a 2000.
What's the first project you ever did, dog? Like,
the first project. So it's like a timeline order. Damn, it's like a timeline order. So I first started making beats, right? Then I got into rapping. Then after rapping, I got into engineering.
How old were you when you started rapping?
So when I started rapping, it was like maybe a year or two after I started making beats. And
so 7?
Yeah, about I would say rapping wise about like 10, 11. I started making beats around like 8, 9 years old.
Okay.
And so when I first started, I did my first project. Shout out the Greedy Committee, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Clip Squad, you know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody, you know what I'm saying? Shout out fucking...
That's who you was rocking
shout out
with
motherfucking
back then.
Revolver Records and everybody, you know what I'm saying? That I did, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, so you were 10, you were 10 and rocking with these dudes that you're talking about?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was, I was a young gunner, bro. You know what I'm saying? All my like Lil Romeo shit, you know what I'm saying? Like out here, young gunner, you know what I'm saying? Like
you seem like you come off like a really positive dude, man, and I like everything that you talk about.
I'm chill as fuck, bro. I love the vibe. I'm a pothead.
Do you think that a lot of that has to do with the fact that, let's just say you didn't maybe just end up on the street without a father? Like, do you think the fact that
you just threw his pops under the bus?
Yeah, no, facts though.
What I'm saying is the
pop
fact
shit
his
definitely
pops
takes
did a good
big
job,
yeah,
though.
It
but what if he didn't have that? Do you think
if I didn't have that type of influence, I definitely think that I would still be doing music regardless, because I just feel like this is what I was placed here to do and be destined to do regardless of the fact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I done tried the 9 to 5s and it just don't work for me. I can't do it. Like, the only way I make more money engineering and producing music than I do working a 9 to 5. I charge $50 an hour for engineering, and my minimum is 3 hours. So that's already $150. For 3 hours just sitting on my ass clicking a button.
I won't sit here and say
it's more than clicking buttons, I think.
I mean, yeah, but when you're seasoned and you're a veteran, it's nothing. It's lightweight.
I won't sit here and act like I don't.
And that's the most humble. That's me being very humble.
So, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't know who your father is. And I actually had a conversation with him. We'll talk about him in a second. But I had a conversation with him. And,
shout out, Pops, man.
And there was an opportunity that came up, and I swear, man, sometimes things just things that people do or things that people say like really strike me, especially when it involves like any form of compassion or like love. Like I even now just talking about it, but there was an opportunity, and you and me went to that. We'll talk about that later. But
yeah, for sure.
I pretty much only had a +1 initially, and I let your OG know that I just had a +1, and I had invited him, and he said to me, well, if it's just +1, I want you to send my son. And I swear to God, bro, like that shit, dude, even now, like it hits me. And I think especially because I think back to like my relationship with my father, which if y'all watch the show, y'all know what it is. But that shit struck me like, man, this dude,
he be looking out on the music
he could have just went on his own, but his first thing he said to me was like, man, if it's just one, just take him instead.
Yeah.
You know? So it was something important to me. Like, man, that's dope.
That's
like,
dope.
And I think anybody that's listening, if you have younger sons or whatever it is, this is like a prime example of like what can happen.
Yeah,
you can
sure.
You could either not raise your kids and let them be somebody that's just running
like
the street.
I'm one of those scenarios where it's all like like your typical like parents or fathers who raise their sons to be like this fucking top dog athlete.
Well,
that's me with the music.
You said
that's me with the music.
You said that earlier. You said
that's me with the
said
music.
You know how they raise athletes. you know how they raise athletes and how they work out and do all this shit their whole life.
That was me with the music, going through booth camp. Shout out booth camp. You know what I'm saying? It was a hard struggle, but
what is booth camp? What is that?
Hey, booth camp is, if you know, you know. So booth camp is basically a 6-month training period of you learning how to be an artist. It's a program of artist development. And it's such
your
a
pops
beautiful
implemented this shit.
Yeah, my pops implemented. I was gonna say I'm over here high as hell and I'm sipping this knock, but hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my pops started that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like, it's not even like no nonprofit. It's just off the strength of like, if we see the talent, why not give in and invest? You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like we do over here at Shy City Cypher.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like,
for sure.
That's really where it came from, and it's just like 6 months of really just in the studio every day working. Like, you have hardcore training. Just we doing songs, and when you do that song, you gotta write the song out first, because the only way I know a lot of people freestyle and they do that shit, but the only way you're gonna be able to know how to freestyle off the top and do songs is if you learn how to write first.
Yep.
You got to learn how to construct and
write a song. Bars.
Yeah, you got to learn how to write bars.
How many people don't know how to write bars?
That's the only way you're gonna know how to freestyle.
How do you write your bars, bro? Like, because let me ask you this: I've dealt with people that I've asked them, how do they write their bars?
Everybody writes that shit different.
The way I write my bars is I'll 1 through 16, and I won't write the number 16 numbers out, but I'll start with 1 and I'll write a bar 2, 3, 4.
If he fucks around and says he on some Lil Wayne shit,
no, I don't freestyle my shit. But you're technically, everybody's freestyling their head and freestyling in their head anyway.
Look, so
you know,
this is how I'm gonna let I'm gonna open up my brain. I'm gonna let y'all, you know, pick.
You gonna let us peek in?
Yeah. So look, this is how this is my day-to-day process of making a song, right? So let's just say I make a beat and I want to rap on my own beat, or let's say I want to go on YouTube, because me personally, I'm a producer, engineer, and a rapper, so I don't give a fuck about using the YouTube beat, because at the end of the day, we all trying to make it. And if you try to come at me, I'm going to just look at you like, gang, what the fuck is you on? We going to go 50-50 profit on this. Or if it comes to that, I'll go 40, you go 60. Fuck it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm a producer. I'm an engineer. I know how this shit go in the industry. Like, I'm a real industry. Like, I do this shit for a living. So it's like, I already know the trials and tribulations that come with this shit. So it's like, why not try to help the next motherfucker out? So, you know, that's the type of shit that I do. So if I pick a beat, I'll pick a beat. And usually it depends. Sometimes I go off of the name of the beat, or sometimes I go off of the vibe of the beat, and I go off of the vibrations and the melodies. Then from there, I think of a topic. I'm old school, man. I was raised like real old school
at heart, because you young, bro.
Like,
we ain't gotta talk about your age,
I'm a young OG, you know what I'm saying? I'm only 25. I just turned 25 in January. Like, come on now. Like, I've been doing this shit 20 plus years.
25.
Hey, look,
you can't be an OG at 25.
Bro, look, listen, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. No disrespect, but when you got 20 plus years on your belt, then you could come holler at me. I'm not talking about y'all, but I'm just saying in general. I'm an OG in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do this shit. I don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, maybe I may not be, you know what I'm saying, social media hype, because I've already did all that shit when I was younger. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm about get into this bag. I'm trying to generate this wealth, bro. I'm trying to get that old money. You feel me? That's the type of shit I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get to the fucking bag.
Shout
like,
out to the old,
you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, man.
That's the type of shit I'm on.
Yo. Oh shit, it is?
Huh? What?
I bet.
Who's
Dude,
that?
I just got a phone call, man. We got somebody in the building that we've been talking about since the beginning of this interview. And for those that's out there watching,
who?
NINO ESCO, your pops is in the building, dog.
Oh yeah. I'm just playing.
Can his pops come on camera? Come on camera, dog.
Hey, pops, come on camera. Come check. Hey.
Where?
I feel like I'm you are the father. I feel like I'm on Roy Povich or some shit.
The lie detector said you are the father, dog.
Ain't that about a bitch?
This my pops.
I want a second go around.
That's what we've been talking about
pops.
This whole time on the interview, man. That's why this was a special interview, because as y'all know, the co-host of the Shy City
By the way, first of all, he had to earn his way on this show. It ain't nothing handed out. I want anybody to
I
know
do
that
this shit on my own, bro.
And like I said,
if I really wanted to coattail off these motherfuckers, I could.
Look,
but I
not
do
a
this shit on
motherfucker. Don't
myself.
do that.
Hold on. I said that at the
we'll
beginning of
spank
the
you on
interview.
air.
I said, what did I say at the beginning? I said he's been grinding. I've been seeing him online. I watch his stories.
Took
He's
a little hiatus, but I'm back now.
Posting
Better than
everything that
ever.
he does. He does haircuts, he's music, beats,
Oh yeah, I do
studio
haircuts,
time,
everything, bro.
everything
I do
with
cover
music.
arts.
Tell him what you do, bro.
So as like I said, bro, I'm an artist. I'm a producer. I'm an engineer. I do artist development. I do everything under the sun that has to do with music, bro. A&R manager. I can do it all, bro.
All right, I want to say something.
I do hold on 1 second.
I'm your dad. You don't tell me to hold on.
No, hold on, I'm not done yet. Let me talk my shit, Pops. Hold on.
God
So
damn.
look, you know what I'm saying? I do that shit. I cut hair, you know what I'm saying? I'm damn near one of the best in the city, you know what I'm saying? Come fuck with me, and I do it for the Lolo.
I cut hair too, so
know
at
what
least
I'm
put me in the
saying?
top 10.
You look like a cop. Shut up.
So also, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting the clothing line too. You know what I'm saying? The clothing line's finna be the next dopest shit ever. It's finna
Undercover.
be it's finna be a real like luxury brand, but it's finna be for affordable prices, and it's gonna be like some streetwear, casual, like crazy fashion shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Nash Vino
Vino.
said he's a clear Jamaican.
Oh yeah,
Got all kind of jobs.
Yeah, I'm by.
Yeah, Wagwan.
Look, man.
Why
So
why?
Heat Detector, bro. I want to.
No, I want to say something real quick.
Yeah, talk
First
your
of all,
shit.
I sat here and listened to this whole story, and I can tell you chronologically, he got some of the years and shit wrong.
Oh,
okay, but talk about it, man. We're not worried about that.
Yeah. I'm worried about it.
Talk about like what it was, why you decided at an early age. Everybody doesn't do that. Everybody doesn't just say, I'm gonna bring my kid into.
I'm gonna be very honest.
People don't take their kids to construction websites or construction.
You know what's
sites
crazy? You don't even got to say that. I got this.
Okay.
He didn't even bring me into it.
He wanted in.
I was interested. I was doing
And that
football,
was at
basketball, track. I was doing everything. I was skateboarding, BMX, biking, scooter, and you name it. I was doing everything.
Wait, were you dancing too?
Dancing,
Yeah, he
doing
was
everything.
doing
I was.
you one of them dancing
I'm a raw
motherfuckers,
ass dancer. You know, it's been a minute,
Bro,
but I'm a raw ass
God
dancer.
damn.
Like I've been dancing for a
Do
long time.
give us a pop lock. Give us one pop lock.
Come on, man.
I
Let me
can do the T-Pain. Hold on. Goof fast. Nah, for real though. Like I was dancing, you know, I was in groups and shit. Like I was
Okay,
performing
let's go
on big
before
stages
that.
and
Let me
all
tell
that
you.
shit.
Let me just say before all of that. When his mom would be at work and shit, and would have sessions. He was 1 year old and a baby, and I would have him in the sessions, and I would have to hold him sometimes because he would cry. The only time he would stop is if I would hold him and the music was playing. Then around 2, he started to sit next to me and he wanted headphones on. And so he knew he had to be quiet. So he just wanted headphones, and he'd sit there and watch me and listen to it on headphones. And I think probably
he would
around,
stay still as a 2-year-old.
Yeah, he was like zeroed the fuck in.
nuts.
He was like literally zeroed the fuck in. I'm not like he's here right here, but
Talk your shit.
he was zeroed the fuck in. And I had noticed that he was zeroed the fuck in. I was like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like what the fuck? So that he was always with me in the studio every day, every fucking day, damn near every day. Fast forward a little bit, he's about 5, 6. Now he wants to touch shit. And my whole thing was, these are not toys. So, you know, if you're going to touch this shit, you're going to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? So I got him his first drum machine. He was actually wrong. His first drum machine was a Boss TR 505, I believe.
But I learned off of the machine.
He learned off the MPC
first, so that's why I said
But before that, he had to learn drum programming. I wouldn't let him touch anything until he learned how to drum program. So that's when he started to touch the MPC. It was like from that point on, I used to tell him, when you cross the line coming into the studio, I'm not your dad anymore. I'm Heat Detector. And although that may have been rushed,
like that.
just like that.
That's
And it may have been rough. And I know a lot of times I talk to him a lot, not to get too heavy into it. As an adult, I talk to him a lot, and I feel like I was really harsh on him because I think he said it best when he said to you that how some parents, if their child's an athlete, they go overcoach and over this and do all that. I cut him no slack, no mercy, no nothing. I was ruthless and cruel at times. But as I told him the other night when he went to the thing, he's built for this shit.
When he was 10, 11, 12, did it ever cross your mind, you and your wife as parents, to let's just say put him like on America's Got Talent?
First of all, let me tell you this.
Like that?
Every school wanted him. Every talent school wanted him. towards the beginning, like when he was in grade school and shit, there was trouble because he felt like there were some really big schools that wanted him.
Excuse me. Okay. Do you have a charger?
No. Yeah. Right here.
Okay, thank you.
He was nervous because these other schools had kids that were you know,
fuck shy artists.
Their parents were rich or whatever, and I sat him down. I was like, their parents may be rich or whatever, but you have access to the studio 24/7, and we don't have to pay for it. So next time you go into an interview for a school, talk your shit, do your thing. I've always told him, stand on your shit. You have the skill, you have the training, stand on your shit. And he ended up going to shout out Little Black Pearl. He ended up going to Little Black Pearl. They wanted him there, so that's for high school. That's the school he chose.
Let me ask Nino something. Do you feel like him that energy that about like you succeeding, did that like push you more, or did that ever turn you off to wanting to make music?
Oh no, of course.
The fact that it was so serious at some point.
Nah, it pushed me,
when
bro.
You crossed the line, it's this. Did that
like
push
this
you?
is the GOAT, bro. He's done work with fucking Snoop and Tupac and everybody, bro. Like, come on now. So it's like, come on. So if he's telling me I got it, bro, trust and believe, I got that shit.
You've been talking about you got it, and I want the people.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me finish this Black Pearl story because this is really important.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
So again, shout out to Little Black Pearl. But when they took him into the school, they were like, "Oh, great, we have another artist here at the school, or whatever." But the moment they put him in the music class, they didn't know what the fuck to do with him. Bro. He was teaching the teacher.
First of all, I was teaching the teacher, and then I was teaching the class, and then I was doing my work, getting it done, and then I was going back to the studio and just chilling there for the whole class.
They didn't know what to do with him.
I did all that shit in less than like the first 10 minutes.
Because they typically not ready for something like that.
They couldn't teach him.
That was even me in college. That was me in college. That was me in college. That was me when I went.
Columbia.
Shout out Columbia. Shout out Tribeca, and shout out the fucking
Did you work with
the Art Institute
with Amina and Cool Out Chris over at Columbia. They have a hip hop class up there.
No, this was in like 2018.
Okay,
this is
might have been right before they started.
Yeah, and then I also went to the Art Institute of Las Vegas as well. So, and they didn't even know what to do with me. So then I just started doing online classes, and then I ended up coming home, went to Tribeca. Even then, the fucking engineer it was me and another two other dudes that like was on their shit. Shout out my boy Jamie. And shout out my other boy, fucking, what the fuck is this nigga? Like Lucas or some shit like that. And we was the only motherfuckers in there. We was helping the teacher teach the other class how to mix and master and do all that shit.
One other quick story, real quick.
Hey, for real, I'm telling you,
but hold on.
Let's get into some music, dog.
No, you told me you done put me on blast and have me on. I gotta say something.
I put you on blast.
Yeah,
right. Go ahead.
You put me on blast. I don't know this nigga. No, I'm just playing. When he was young, also too, I would put him. I would let him stay up on the weekends from Friday to Sunday. He could stay up all fucking night because I'd have him in the studio. And so by the time he was 13, 12 to 13, I would say, he was engineering for grown ass men that would buy studio time and shit. And I remember motherfuckers, especially if they'd never been to the studio before. I'd be like, I'd tell him, whisper in his ear, because I'd have him sit down and be like, man, what are you doing, bro? We paying for this session. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. And then I would whisper to him, you got this. Take care of the session. Don't trip. I'll be right here. Anybody gives you any shit, stand on your fucking shit. Don't worry about it. I got you. And
At
if they
13.
and if they come in here and they fuck with you,
standing on business before standing on business was standing on business.
And they ain't gonna do shit. And by the time it was done, because they would talk shit, and I'm like, trust me, he knows what he's doing. And I would leave him in there. And by the time it was all said and done, when I would go back in there or they were done with their session, they're like, dude, what the fuck? We don't like. They didn't even want to work with me anymore. They're like, man, we want the little dude. We want the little dude to engineer our sessions and shit. Nice. That's true shit.
Well, let's get into some of that, man, because we've been talking about it and y'all been watching, but we about to get into some music, bro. Introduce your first song, who produced it, all of that.
Okay, so the first song is Addict. Funny story. So Addict is a throwaway song, right? And this is my
What's
second.
A throwaway?
A throwaway is something where I just like
did it
just to do it. This was when I was working at this recording studio. Shout out House on Knox. Shout out my brothers over there and shit. But when I was working, I had a session. It was like a late session, like 10, 9, something like that. It was like 4 to 5 minutes before the session. I was just like, fuck it, let me go on YouTube. I was going for like that Lil Uzi, Don Toliver, and Nav like Lemonade type shit. So that's the type of beat shit I searched up. I was searched up on YouTube. I was all like, fuck it. I looked, the first beat, I clicked on it. It was called Lemonade, and I heard the beat, and I was like, damn, this shit don't even sound nothing like the motherfucking shit. Nothing like it. So I was like, okay, let me hop on this bitch. These motherfuckers is coming. I'm like, all right, cool. Pause on that too. So I loaded the track up. Shout out Logic. I fucking did this shit less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
I fucking did my session. It was like it was like a 5-hour session.
That's the
oh my
best shit
god!
in like a couple minutes.
I got done at like 1 a.m. Excuse me. My homie came in. He heard this. I was playing the track and I was mixing it down and shit. Cause I was like, fuck it, this a throwaway. I fuck with it. It's a nice little. It's a nice little, jam. He heard this shit. He's like, damn, what the fuck? This shit raw as hell. I was like, this a throwaway.
Let's get into this motherfucker, dog. Let's go with it, man. It'll matter. Give him that motherfucking shit, bro. Let's go.
I'm an addict. I think I'm addicted to codeine. 2 twin clocks, call it Zach and Cody. Family really right, but you know me. Bad bitch, fine as hell, she thinks you know me. She just a fan of these police. Gotta watch my back, cause these niggas on me. You know what it is. You know that I'm tryna sit. Pull me the activist. It could be walking dress. Tryna get hot like a blunt. You know this chopper eat his lamb. I just pick out for myself. Yeah, you know that little bit shit free. And you know she tryna get it. Tryna drop down to your knees. I'm off all these fucking drugs. No Jackie Chan, I ain't Chinese. Know I gotta get it bad. Cause you know that shit ain't free. I think I took one too many drugs right now, and I'm praying it don't take me. I'm trying to come down, but I'm trying to stay high like the tree. This chopper go and the shit kicking just like Bruce Lee. That's in R.I.P. I'm off, but it's dope and these drugs on my feet. I'm an addict. I think I'm addicted to sipping codeine. 2 twin clocks, call it Zach and Cody. Family really right, but you know me. Bad bitch, fine as hell, she thinks you know me. She just a fan of these police. Gotta watch my back, cause these niggas on me. Nose diving in the Cody. Hating when them bitches acting like she know me. Hold on, ask so many questions, is the police. I wanna know where you been. You thought you had me, but baby, I've been gone. You ain't think it would be this hard. Are you proud of me? In this party of the party, oh shit, no, son. Whatever. No, cut. No, it's good. It's good. Took a shot at him just to bring me right back. I don't need nobody 'cause I got my own back. Two twin Glocks, Colin, Zach, and Cody. Family raised me right, but you know me. Bad bitch, fine as hell, she thinks she know me. She just a fan of little bitch police. Gotta watch my back, cause these niggas on me.
That was dope. Is that's the same video to the link that you sent me, right?
Yes,
All right,
sir.
bet. So we won't hit them with that, man. So shit, you know what? We're gonna keep it going right now, man, because we're getting kind of close to the end of the show.
Yeah, for
We're gonna
sure.
keep it going with the other song. Let's just get that one popping. Let them know who what that one is.
Man, this one right here, it's called Dooney Man. And this is for all the players, for all the pimps, this for all the men out here that, you know what I'm saying, got the honeys, got the little chickies, the little chickie babies, you know what I'm saying?
Players.
And the players, it's the Players Club's anthem, you know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go.
So play that shit.
Sensational.
Hey, pipe up, Rich.
I get all these bands, I get what I want. Big booty bitch extravagant, she call my phone. She call me the duty man, I beat it to the moon. I don't fuck with Nostrum, I'd rather sip acorns. Call up the plug, you know that his name is Hector. Niggas talking crazy, so you know I had a text up. Hit her with a 1-2, I hit her with Sylvester's. Old nigga was a broke boy, that's why she left us. Trans, baby, you know I always gotta keep my weapon. Keep me a Glock, Steel Smith and Wesson. Niggas always talking, but you know that I ain't stressing. All my young ball shit, I be flexing and finessing. Pop this perk, watch me get up in my zone, watch me float away. The way I'm bound, I feel like Kobe with the fadeaway. I pray to the Lord that I make it see another day. Raise a hustle, gotta wake up and get this cake. Niggas broke, I can't relate, cause bitch I'm smoking, throwing straight to the face. Pass me the cup, then I pump me the joint. Smack on her ass and I pass it again. Cause of the dick that it looks a pain. I am the one that you cannot replace. Got all these plays, got me feel like the Saints. Niggas ain't here, but I love to the bay. Beat it and skin and pull me an A. Keep me repeat, she cannot replace. Hop in the scat, I was on a race. Yeah, watch me skirt off. Feel like the NBA the way I fucking ball. Me and gang start through shit just like Adolf. We don't play, no, we don't play, no. Me and gang start through shit with them ARs. I get all these bands, I get what I want. Big booty bitch extravagant, she call my phone. She call me the duty man, I beat it to the moon. I don't fuck with Nostrum, I'd rather sip acorns. I get all these bands, I get what I want. Big booty bitch extravagant, she call my phone. She call me the duty man, I beat it to the moon. I don't fuck with Nostrum, I'd rather sip acorns.
We got business.
You
on
already
business.
know. You know what the
Excuse me.
fuck going on. Y'all heard
We
it. It's
got
the
it.
Dooney Man
Y'all
song.
already
I'm the
know,
Dooney
man.
Man. If you don't, you know. If you
That
don't,
was
you
that
know.
was a crazy
Now you
motherfucking
know.
song. You already know what that was, man. That was NINO ESCO in the motherfucking building. For people that's out there, bro,
Yes,
they got their
sir.
phones out, the iPads. They want the IG, the Facebook. Let them know what it is.
All right, so look, y'all. It's NINO ESCO everywhere. Literally, it's all caps. NINO ESCO. NINO ESCO.
Bet, y'all.
Motherfucking, for some reason, on Apple, they got my shit NINO and ESCO. But if you search it up, you'll see me. On IG, somebody took the name already, NINO ESCO. Fuck them, they're losers.
Sensational.
I'm finna buy y'all out and get that name. So
We can
it's
do this the easy way.
NINOOESCOO. So it's still NINO ESCO all together, but just with two O's at the end of NINO and ESCO.
I bet. So check it out. We got a segment called Chicago, actually hip hop history today in hip hop history, but it's always for the whole week since the
Yes,
last
sir.
time. Since the last time y'all saw us, y'all
It's
know
a
we got
busy,
the
busy,
guard dog. We
busy.
got the guard dogs
It's
in the back.
busy in the motherfucking
So,
UnRap motherfucking
so
building.
Nino, when we do this segment, hey yo, it's loud. Yo, so when we do this segment, y'all, we basically I bring up things in hip hop history, and if it means something to you or you know something about it, go ahead and mention it. If
Bet.
not, we'll just go on to the next one.
For
So,
sure.
we'll start off with February 26th. Jay Dilla released his debut solo album, Welcome to Detroit, 2001, February 26th. Jay Dilla. Do you remember that album?
The Donuts album or Welcome to Detroit?
Welcome to Detroit.
Dude, iconic album. Besides the Donuts album, like it's iconic, bro. That's one of the main reasons why I started doing this producing shit too. For real. Like Jay Dilla is a
Bet.
legend. Without Jay Dilla, there's not a lot of artists and there's not a lot of producers out here. For real.
Shout out to Jay Dilla.
He's
man.
literally the godfather of all this shit.
I do remember there was some cuts on there for sure, man. It was a very dope album.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep it moving. So Erykah Badu was born February 26, 1971. Man, I don't know. When I think of her, bro, I just think of all like when I need me like dope shit to just like relax to the vibe to. Like she's
I love
she's
her
definitely
music.
the queen, man.
She's the queen, but like Cameron said, keep her ass away from me. You fuck around with Erykah Badu for one night, you gonna be wearing turbans, you gonna be wearing fucking earth gems, and fucking you gonna be weird. You gonna be weirded out. And I'm down to earth with all that shit, but all that extra,
Yeah,
she got that voodoo.
for sure, man. All right, so we got also February 28th. Eli of Living Legends was born February 28th. All right, he's back. So Eli of Living Legends was born February 28th, 1978. Do you know Eli of Living Legends?
I don't.
Do you know Levi of Living Legends?
I don't know Levi of Living Legends, but I know who Living Legends are.
All right,
My
man. So
word,
shout out to that, man. L-P was born March 2nd, 1975. I don't know who. I don't know.
LP.
This is.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who L-P
I get
is.
sick of this shit. Yeah, I get sick of this shit because I think you guys are trying to age me every time we do a fucking show.
Do you know who L? You do
Man,
not know who L-P is.
Whatever, dude.
Who is L-P?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry
Give him
about
his
it.
fucking
No,
credit.
I'm not.
You're not gonna give him his credit.
No, I'm not.
You know who he is, and
yeah,
you're
I
not
just-
gonna
I
say.
shouted him out.
All right,
It's
cool.
not
Thank you
about
for
that.
the
I'm
hip
sorry.
hop history knowledge. All right, we'll keep it moving since he refuses to put us up on.
It's not
game.
because you're trying to age me.
DJ Scott LaRock of Boogie Down Productions was born March 2nd, 1962.
What?
We'll start with you, man. What does
What?
that what does that mean to you, DJ
What?
Scott
What,
LaRock?
what does 1962 mean to me, or what does Scott LaRock mean?
I've never seen somebody more guilty.
Now, on some real shit, shout out Boogie Down Productions, KRS-One. But I mean, it's unfortunate that Scott LaRock he was like, they're actually calling him the first hip hop murder.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so he was murdered at a house party in New York and shit. They were like actually promoting Criminal Minded and shit. He just finished recording Criminal Minded and everything, and he was shot and killed. You know,
I did
rest in
not know
peace,
that.
Scott LaRock.
I did not know.
Yeah,
that.
Scott LaRock actually produced most, if not all,
That's
of the
crazy.
album.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
all of the album for KRS-One. We don't even know where Boogie Down Productions would be had Scott LaRock lived. That's why when you hear KRS-One to this day, he still speaks real highly on about Scott LaRock. Rest in peace, Scott LaRock.
Rest in peace. I've heard him mention him a lot. Method Man was born March 2nd,
Method
1971.
Man, that's my boy. That's one of my
The first
favorite
like
rappers.
hip hop group that I remember just hearing. Like, I mean, I guess Wu-Tang, but they were on Wu-Tang. I mean, you know, Method Man was in Wu-Tang. But
Yeah, like
was
besides
Redman,
Pops,
was
though,
Redman
my-
also in Wu-Tang? Not really.
No, Redman was
right?
in a whole nother
Yeah,
clique,
he
bro.
was in a whole nother clique. He just-
Yeah, that's
Method Man
EPMD.
did-
The
But
EPMD.
he was
and-
in a group
yeah.
with Method Man. So
No, they did shit together. They did.
They were
did,
in a group. It was Method Man and Redman. When
Okay,
people,
they weren't a
when
group.
people
in the,
talk
bro,
about
bro,
Method Man,
talk,
they talk
are you gonna
about
keep
both.
talking, or you gonna
Yeah,
let me
I am.
educate you?
Educate us.
They weren't in a group. They had things and friends and shit like that in common. They came together and said, let's put out a fucking. First, it was just a single, and the single was for Get High. That's when they said, oh, fuck, you guys should put an album out. And they're not and have never been a group. Facts.
When you say Method Man, what do you think of next?
Me? METHOD, man. When I first heard that shit, I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I had never heard anybody rap like that.
What about you?
Protect Your Neck was dope, but when Method Man came out, that shit was on a whole nother. I had never heard anybody rhyme
When
like
I think
that.
of Method Man, I think of Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
Nah,
That's
Method
it.
Man stands
that's what
alone.
I think of
I mean,
too.
yeah, he stands alone, but like
He was the
me
first
growing
one out
up,
of the group
of
to
like
get his
the man
own
in
record
Redman,
record
though.
no,
deal.
but like me, he
By
said like
himself.
me, like how do I recognize him? Like, so I'm saying like I recognize him as
Huh?
Wu-Tang. You know what I'm
Who
saying?
won?
All right.
I know. That's what I just
All right,
told him.
On to the next one, man. Tone
That's what I
Loc.
told him.
So Tone Loc was born March 3rd, 1966. Tone Loc. I think of Tone Loc as an actor because I seen him in, I think it was
No.
Baby Boy. Like,
Wow, thing.
but I know Tone Loc's a big crip. He's big. He's a big crip.
Nah, he had a couple of them. He had a couple hits. Shout out to Delicious Vinyl. That's the label he was on. Delicious Vinyl
Delicious
at the time.
Vinyl.
Shout out to Delicious Vinyl wanting to sign me, and I said, "Fuck you, Delicious Vinyl."
Why'd you say fuck you? Did they want you to wear
I've been there a
pink
couple
hat?
times.
Why-
Said
why
fuck you
they-
to a couple
why-
record
why?
labels.
Why'd you
Yeah.
say fuck you to the label for people out there that want a
Because
record
at the
deal?
time, I thought I was bigger than what I really was, and I felt like what they had to offer me, I could have done by myself. And I think like
You was just
nowadays that
standing on
stands.
business.
I think
All right.
nowadays that stands more true than it did back then. I think I was a little naive and shit, and I fucking could have been on a lot sooner than I actually did. But
Yeah.
but
You went the
I think,
independent route.
like I said, nowadays that's the thing. Know your worth and stand on that shit.
Nah, but you went the independent round for a little bit. You can't be mad.
well,
You can't be
you know,
mad
yeah.
at that at yourself for that. You said fuck that. I ain't.
No,
you're
but
not.
I
You're
had-
not.
I had-
You're
I
not
had to hit
trying
a-
to give me the right.
No, no,
paperwork,
no,
so
no.
I'm trying to do
For
that.
someone that's in your age bracket, what does Tone
Fucking
Loc mean
age
to
bracket.
you?
Wow, he don't mean shit to me. He never has.
Me either.
I'm
I
not
don't even
talking
know.
to
I
you.
don't even
I'm not
know.
talking
I
to
don't
you.
know. I don't even know who the fuck
look
Tone
at
Loc
this
is.
one now, wow, you know what I'm
Look at
saying?
this dude. I
I
don't
don't
give a fuck
even know
about
who the
nothing.
fuck Tone Loc
Like,
is.
I'm
I
just
ain't
saying,
gonna-
he-
and no disrespect.
He was
like,
also
and I'm very
same
educated with.
gang. He was in the same
So,
gang.
I
that
just wanna
West
say-
Coast
Very
answered to,
educated when it comes to
other
this
shit,
music shit, but
Look,
I just
keep
really,
it in 1,000, fam.
I
You know
just
what's-
really don't know who
you know
the
what I'm
fuck
saying?
Tone Loc is.
Do you know what's good about this hip hop history segment is that there's actually the same amount of age in between all of us that's on this panel right now. So
And we all like
there's like
17.
15 years in
Yeah,
between you
15
and
years.
me, and 15
Why are
years
you
in between
fucking?
me and him.
Why are you still talking about age and shit? I
Uh,
believe this is a fucking
So
conspiracy.
we're gonna
bro.
keep it moving. We got two
Don't
more.
you know these motherfuckers?
We got two more. Hold on, man. We got two
Back
more.
to what we were just talking about.
35.
Criminal Minded.
All right.
I'm
Boogie Down,
35.
Boogie Down Productions released their debut album, Criminal
Criminal
Minded,
Minded. We
March
just talked
3rd,
about that.
1987. We just talked about Boogie Down Productions. So
I
shout
just
out to
told
them, man.
y'all.
We're just going to keep that going. The last one that I
I can't
got,
be the teacher here all the time, bro.
the
I'm gonna
last
tell
one
you
that I got,
E.
De La Soul released their debut album,
3 Feet High and Rising.
3 Feet High and Rising, March 3rd, 1989.
You know what the first single was?
I was 4 years old when that happened.
Can I give you a quick story?
Yes, please.
I was signed with, I don't know, you should know. You're from Chicago, so you should know.
Okay.
Jesse Saunders, one of the original
Yeah, I know who Jesse Saunders is.
house inventors or whatever the fuck. I didn't really know shit about house music too much.
Jesse.
But Jesse Saunders, motherfucker, when I see you, it's on cracking, boy. You owe me money.
Jesse.
Anyways,
Don't be trying to collect on this show, dog.
now I collect on every
No,
show.
don't be trying to collect on this
Jesse.
show.
If a
Jesse,
nigga
we
owe
ain't
me
got
money,
nothing
you owe me money.
We ain't got nothing to
Period.
do with this
All right.
shit, Jesse.
Jesse. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get messy.
Don't-
Yeah,
Don't
Jesse,
come
don't
over-
make it messy. You know
we
what
ain't
I'm
got nothing to
saying?
do with that, Jesse.
So anyways-
Nah, I'm just playing, man.
I ain't playing. They playing. I ain't playing. So, anyways, he was doing a remix album for back. This was back in the day, like when you used to get those things in like a TV guide and shit that said buy these amount of albums for a penny or some shit or a dime or whatever, and then they would send you cassettes and CDs, whatever. But part of that was like these remix albums that turned like hip hop joints back in the day, or turned them into house joints. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And turned them into dance tracks. And so I had went to the studio to put in some work. By the way, shout out to Battle Cat. Because I used to live in these crazy ass condos that had like nothing but like up and coming artists who were like famous and shit now. But Battle Cat was as a producer. This is how I ended up getting signed. Whatever he said, sign a contract, fuck it. But just make sure this motherfucker, you use all the studio time you can. Make him hurt for it. So, anyways, so again, I'm at the studio. I'm there, and he's telling me these motherfuckers are leaving, but they have the 2-inch tapes from the entire album of 3 Feet High and Rising there. And everybody left me in the studio, and believe me, my whole mind was like, the whole time I'm in there making beats and practicing and doing whatever, I'm thinking about stealing the 2-inch tapes of the masters of 3 Feet High and Rising because it was all sitting right there, and I thought,
scheming.
I could just take these motherfuckers. But the whole thing, what was I gonna do with them? You know what I'm saying? It was the 2-inch tapes. I wasn't gonna do nothing with them, and now that was,
I commend you for seeing that there was potential in that.
Trying
to steal something valuable, I guess.
Yeah, I most definitely thought about it. I mean, it was a moment like, fuck, I'm in here with the original.
That was a good
2-inch tapes of 3 Feet High and Rising. The masters, the actual masters.
That's crazy.
All right, man. That was a good story, man. Look, normally we would talk about Shy City Cypher. We haven't had you on that yet, but we're gonna have you. But you've been a Sub T. We've talked about Sub T. We're about to end this, but real quick, what do you think about Sub T as a hip hop mecca in Chicago? Like, what's the feeling you get when you go there, man? I just want to talk about that.
Oh man, I feel great every time I go in there, bro. Because like growing up, that's all I've ever heard about was Sub T's and like Reggie's and House of Blues and shit like that. So now that I'm older and I get to really experience this shit, it's like, oh shit.
It's funny to me going in there to those places with my son. That's crazy.
Yeah, right.
Like I'll be looking at him.
You know what? It's pretty cool, dog. Like you know what? I live vicariously through you, man, because I just like I like the way like you're.
Don't do that, bro.
No, seriously, man. Like about getting older and having sons that are all older, and like at one point you had your sons in here, your nephew, and you'd be like, all right, we all going to Sub T. Like it was. I like that, man. I like the unity within the camp. You know what I'm saying?
The camp, not the camp.
Is it in the camp?
This is around the time when I always ask the Shy City Cypher producer if he has any instrumentals. And Nino ESCO, what do you feel about freestyling, man?
Don't do it.
What do you feel about freestyling, dog? Because ain't nobody ever turned us down on this show, so you would be the first to say no.
No, he wouldn't be.
Yes, he would.
No, somebody else.
Shy City Cypher, everybody's rapped. Sorry, wrong show. Let's go.
I got you. Come on, give you a quick little
Give us
16.
some. Give us some.
A quick little 16. Yeah. Let's go. I'm high as hell.
Let's end this
shit.
Hey.
Yeah, we in this bitch. Ayy, Shy City Cypher, we getting high in this bitch. Let's go. Ayy, it's Nino ESCO in this bitch. I got Jizzle in this bitch, and I got heat up in this bitch. Let's go. Ayy, you know how we rockin'. Ayy, I'm high as fuck, higher than the stockings. Ayy. Yeah, that's it. That's all y'all get, man. I don't really rap for real, bro. I'm a producer, bro. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Give y'all a little something.
Yo, shout out to Nino ESCO. If you bring the fine honeys around me, I just might turn to a fresco. That means I'm mixing the Spanish and all the English. You know what it is, rapping bars, you know we rip it. Grabbing mics on every single side of the city. When we spitting the bars, yo, we ain't got no pity. We just go ahead and rip this shit to heat detector. You know what it is. You know you just deflecting cause you can't rap. You ain't got no bars about life. You ain't doing shit right. You just can't see the light. You just move to the right and take a couple steps. You know what it is. Shy City Cypher, we gon' rap.
Was that a handoff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Check it. Shout out to Jizzle for trying to show my age. Fuck you, motherfucker. I should throw you in the dog cage for trying to put me out there like I'm an old ass man. Trust and believe the way that I stand, 10 toes down. Never been a clown, never ran. Understand what I say. I manifest that shit. I bless the mic, doing my shit, keeping it real crip, nah blood, nah fuck that, nah I don't the gangbang, nah I still hang, I still swang, I mean that, these knuckles, maybe a little dick to a bitch, but that's just a little tight tussle. But anyways, it's nothing. I just spit on the mic, and I do this shit for real. Nah, I'm just playing, alright? No, I don't
just do
rap.
what you do.
I don't rap. I don't rap.
Go ahead.
Just a little tussle.
Bitch. Hold on, wait. I'm setting brackets in this bitch. Hold on, wait. Niggas know we in this bitch getting. Hey, now I'ma catch it again. Hold on, wait, you know me. I ain't Mexican, but I can. Nah, I'm just fucking around. I don't do the freestyle.
Keep it going, keep it going. Yo, they try to take us out like people in the Gaza Strip. And shots
I want those rappers, y'all. I don't do the freestyle and shit.
I want to give a shout out to all of my conglomerates. 30 volumes deep, homie. Sorry, ain't no stopping us. Salute to every MC that ever grabbed the mic and was ready to spit that fire as soon as we hit them lights. Shout out to them people that doubted and player hated. You can see us on this shit straight across the nation. Yo, we not playing microphones, we stay spraying. It's Shy City Cypher at nighttime or it's day in. Go ahead and watch it. It's 24 hours. You know we stay clocking. You know the world is ours. We gone. We out this motherfucker, man.
Maybe next
It's
one
been
y'all
Shy
can get a
City
freestyle.
Cypher.